From the moment Brett Kavanaugh sat down for his confirmation hearing to become a U.S. Supreme Court justice, outburst after outburst. At least 30 people were arrested on Tuesday for disorderly conduct. Then it was the Democratic senator's turn to disrupt the hearing.
Mr. Chairman, we have been denied real access to the documents we need to advise.
Mr. Chairman, regular order is called for.
Which turns this hearing into a charade and a mockery of our norms. Well, and Mr. Chairman, I therefore move to adjourn this hearing.
The Democrats and progressive groups are trying whatever they can to stop Kavanaugh from joining the high court. They accuse the appeals court judge of wanting to outlaw abortion, of favoring businesses over employees, unions, and consumers, and of wanting to end all restrictions on firearms ownership. Democrats are also accusing Republicans of trying to rush through Kavanaugh's confirmation for political purposes, namely to protect President Donald Trump. The interruptions and accusations angered Republicans who run the Judiciary Committee.
This is the first confirmation hearing for a Supreme Court justice I've seen, basically, according to mob rule.
Can I ask my colleagues on the other side of the aisle how long you want to go on with this? Because I'm not going to entertain any of the motions you're making. Do you want this to go on all day? Because I have been patient.
At the end of the day, Kavanaugh finally had a moment to speak, and he addressed the question about his ability to be fair.
Over the past 12 years, I've ruled sometimes for the prosecution and sometimes for criminal defendants, sometimes for workers and sometimes for businesses, sometimes for environmentalists and sometimes for coal miners.
Despite the protests and the parliamentary maneuvers, it does appear that Judge Brett Kavanaugh will be joining the U.S. Supreme Court. Republicans control the Senate as well as the Judiciary Committee, and they're convinced that they have the votes as well as the confidence to get their man on the high court. Rosiland, Al Jazeera, Capitol Hill.